Hi everyone, welcome to day 2 of the Let's Get Visible challenge. I'm super excited about day 2. I'm Dr. Meredith J. Watson, intuitive business strategist, the IBS you want, Macsjc self-confidence producing sales coach. Today we're going to talk about becoming clear on who you help, what you bring to the table. When you become visible, one of the first things you want to show up talking about is talk about your life, talk about what has helped you, talk about what's worked, talk about why you're in business for yourself, why you started this journey. Cultivate your message, become crystal clear so that when you convey that to other people, they are clear on who you are, who you serve, how you help people. Most people know that I got into this business because I had my first child. I wanted to be home with them. I didn't want to put them in daycare. I'd been teaching, I'd been a principal, I'd done a varied amount of other things in my career. But what I essentially wanted to do was be an ever present parent. I wanted to never miss a moment. I wanted to be there for the big and the small and the medium sized milestones. And I had a knack for teaching and I had a business background. I'd learned so many different varied trades along the way that it was pretty easy for me to decide what I wanted to do. I have a mediation practice, upped my game on that, got into sales, loved every minute of it, still incorporate that into my practice. And then I realized that how you get to sales, you have to be visible. You have to create jewel-worthy offers, create jewel-worthy copy. There's a lot of steps to get to sales, to get to the sales call. So that's why I started opening my practice and helping clients to get to that point, where clients are primed to when they are on the phone with you, that they'll be able to say yes. So my story comes back from, years and years and years of not being confident, years and years of being put into a box without holes, so I was suffocating, and then embracing my intuitive side, embracing the fact that I love people and working with people and getting to know them and helping them build a business of their dreams, and developing my mission statement. That I desire to work with creative soulpreneurs, those that want to create a impact on a soul level. All of those things are things that I come across with and things that I share in my story, in my timelines, in my copy, in my videos, in my lives. So people get an idea of who I am, who I serve, and what I do. And that's what you need to do. There's plenty of people that are shy. I know what it's like not to want to get online. I know what it's like not to want to even show up at all. But how will anyone know who you are and who you serve if you don't ever show up? It's imperative that you kind of work through the limiting beliefs, work through the shyness, work through the introversion so that you can get out there and present your message and convey your message and be clear. Like, if you don't know who you serve, if you don't know who you are and what you do, how is anyone else going to know? I was a passive income strategist for quite a while, and I realized that I love passive income. I love creating that and generating that in my business and helping others do the same. But I also enjoy strategy. I've always been a strategist. I've always created programs and systems and structures to get from point A to point Z with ease and grace. And I incorporate that into my business, but I have to incorporate that into my message. Who am I? I'm the Macsjc self-confidence producing sales coach, intuitive business strategist. Who do I serve? Soulpreneurs, creatives, those that want to help impact the world on a soul level. How do I do that? I do that through my one-to-one, my offers of the month, my group programs, my lives, my freebies. All these ways I help people to cultivate a business of their dreams. And I cultivate that message in my lives, in my videos, in my copy. And you really have to know, because if people, and there's tons of people out there, I have no idea what they do because their message is not clear. They don't know who they serve. I don't know who they serve. And I'm sure the people they're trying to reach aren't sure who they serve either. So that's why they're not getting the traction that they desire. So you have to cultivate a message. And a good tip of that is really just start out with the basics. Who are you? What is your zone of genius? How do you want to use that to monetize and help impact the world on a soul level? How do you want to convey that through copy and lives and videos and your programs and services and packages? Let's say you're a visibility coach, and the reason you wanted to get into visibility is because you were shy as a child. You didn't want to speak in church. You didn't want to speak in public. You didn't want to do public speaking in school. You were just a shy child at the back of the room. And now, through techniques and mind hacks and deciding that you wanted to do something different, you want to help other people be visible because you understand the struggle of going from shy to, this person who shows up every day in their, message and their on social media or in their emails of the people that are following them. But it's extremely important that you go through some steps, like literally, like who are you? Who do you serve? Why do you serve them? What's your story? What do you bring to the table that no one else can? How does that cultivate a change or transformation in the clients you're trying to serve? Answer these questions. Tonight's homework is to really write down a message. If you had to give an elevator spiel tomorrow, or you had to get in front of Toastmasters and tell people who you are, who you serve, and what you do to alleviate their pain points, what's your message? What are you here to do? What problem are you here to solve? And what impact are you here to make? Show the world what you're working with, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day, morning, night, evening, wherever you are. All the love and light I have. Bye-bye.